Yo, what is up guys, Jayftw here, bring a brand new video, and this is a life story. This is my second life story, and I'm happy to bring it to you guys. So what the commentary is actually about is my worst injury. A lot of people have different, injuries that they have, but this one honestly wasn't that bad. It hurt, but again, I don't remember it that much, and it wasn't so bad. I usually don't get hurt really bad. I'm safe when I do stuff and shit, so it didn't really hurt. But yeah, so let's get this story started. So it was when I was about 7, and I went to Indiana. In Indiana, it's very hot. I'm just giving some details about the area so you could paint a picture in your mind. But it was very hot. It was in the summer, and I remember this blankly. But what I was doing was I was with my family. We had a fun time and everything, and I went inside to this house. Now this house was very big, but it was kind of old. It wasn't old to the point of deserted old. It's just one of those older houses, maybe 20, 30 years old. Yeah, and the ways the stairs were, they were all made out of brick, and the brick was at a point where it was kind of slippery because it had rained the night before. Yes, it rains in Indiana, one of the hottest places. In the summer, it rains. So just to my luck, that happened. And what I was doing, actually, before I start off, the gameplay in the background is some Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Yeah, but before when I actually went inside, I went to go get something from my mom because she was outside. We could have just been swimming in a pool or something. And yeah, so I was walking and I decided to take a step out of the place, or open the door, and I walk out. And I was psyched because we were going to the pool or something, and I just couldn't wait, so I ended up running. Now, running was probably the worst thing I could have done. That killed me. That's not what happened. That's what happened, and I'm never running again in Indiana. So if you ever see me walking, that's why. So I run, I slip on the concrete, and I completely scratch up both of my knees. Now the reason I scratched both of my knees up, or my whole shins, knees, all of my leg area, was because I slipped on the concrete or the brick, and you know how different stairs, some stairs are wooden, but these stairs were outside and they were made out of bricks. The sides of them, the corners, those were very sharp, so literally all my skin came off on my knees. I'm not gonna take a picture, bring out a picture of this, because it'd be just disgusting and I don't want to disgust you guys. But yeah, so I ended up getting that, and that wasn't really the worst part about it. I've really been in more shock and stuff. It was more just shock. That was the worst thing, really, but it wasn't anything else. The worst part is where you have to sanitize it and shit. That hurts. If you ever hear people that are like, "Oh yeah, oh my gosh, whenever I get hurt, it doesn't really hurt. You just have to put some stuff on it." No, that's not really how it feels. It hurts, and it hurts like shit. So what I had to do was, my mom, because I was 7, I was screaming because that was the worst I've ever hurt or felt pain, and that hurt. So after, what she has to do is she takes me into this room, and I kind of blankly remember this. I don't remember the pain, but I remember that it sucked. My legs were still to the point where they weren't even bleeding yet. They were just red, white, plain white. The skin fell off. Oh god, it was disgusting. But yeah, so my mom ends up getting it. She puts the stuff on my legs, the alcohol, and that hurts. I started screaming. That hurts so much. It's a stinging pain because it's literally alcohol and that stuff going into your skin and cleaning out all the bacteria. So that's really what hurt a lot. A lot of people say they got stitches and stuff and all this, but honestly, I didn't need that. I didn't need stitches. I mean, I had this, I can remember when I came back home and I went to school the next week, I had band-aids on my leg. I had at least 7 band-aids on each leg. It was crazy. I really I didn't like it at all. It was, oh my gosh. So that's the worst I've ever been hurt. I'm happy that is the worst because it's not really super, super bad. This was another life story, and I just remember it so blankly, yet whenever I think about it and I say it, or I tell you guys, I just start to remember it better and better. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was another it was my second short live commentary, life story that I hope you guys enjoyed. And there's more of these to come, so if you want more life stories, then just put in the descriptions if you do. But, yep, peace guys.